Hey guys, Boris Schlossberg from BKT. Another week of trading. Unbelievable week in the markets. We had a 500-point decline in the euro in a matter of 24 hours after Trichet basically changed his monetary policy and signaled that they're really not going to raise rates any further. And in fact, the market started to factor in the possibility of eurozone cuts as we go into 2009. And I'll show you what happened to the euro as we obviously moved to the end of the week. But we caught the short euro at the beginning of the week very nicely. We went short, actually, I think it was Monday night, around 54.85 or so. And then as the night progressed, made T1, and I just trailed the stop, trailed the stop, trailed the stop very, very nicely. Gave it a lot of breathing room here. This was the only minor retrace that we saw over here. Gave it breathing room, and boom, boom, boom. By 6 o'clock in the morning, we made T2, 132 points on a trade. It was a great trade, and would have been a great week had we stopped there. Unfortunately, as Friday came by, we were looking at the Canadian data, had very, very strong opinion on the Canadian employment, thought it was going to be weak, which of course it was. But here's where sometimes you can have all the micro ideas on your side and just make a big wrong macro judgment. There were two choices ahead of us. One was to short CAD yen, or the other one was to go long euro CAD. And we made a very big blunder by going long euro CAD on this particular trade. Remember, our primary focus on the second week of the trade was the Canadian data, but we decided to go long euro CAD, which effectively was going long euros right after Trichet had essentially changed his monetary policy. And it was really, really dumb because basically this is a chart of the euro, and the euro, of course, just simply collapsed as the night progressed. Right over here, boom, 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 boom. We just came down all the way to 500 points. And of course, when you look at the EuroCAD, we were stopped out of it almost instantaneously. Let me just show you this. This is EuroCAD. Had a little bit of a rise earlier, but we came in here. We got stopped out right on the first retrace in the Asian session. Had we taken CAD yen, though, going short CAD yen, which is effectively the same kind of situation, you're basically short Canadian dollars. Let me pull this up. You're basically hanging out, doing nothing, which is fine for most of the Asian and European session. And then right before the Canadian data starts to come out, the market begins to anticipate bad numbers and would have made very, very nice money. It was just a bad call, unfortunately. Happens all the time. We misjudged what was the proper counter currency to this particular trade, and that was the reason we were wrong. A lot of people emailed me and said, what was the logic behind it? The logic behind it was based upon the Canadian dollar. Unfortunately, the execution was incorrect because we chose the euro to pair it up with instead of choosing the yen. And that happens sometimes. Overall, the week ended up basically a little bit net positive. Hopefully next week we're going to make the better selections, and I'll see you then. This is Boris Schlossberg for BKT.